Hi, I'm Matt Williamson with Yardbarker. Talk about Andy Dalton, who is just released by the Cincinnati Bengals. Dalton's 32 years old. He was a 9-year starter for Cincinnati, five playoff appearances, didn't win any of those games, and was benched briefly last year for Ryan Finley, which honestly I thought was just absurd. Obviously, the Bengals couldn't find a trade partner for Dalton, and Dalton was scheduled to make $17.7 million in 2020, and guess they want him out of the way for Joe Burrow to step in, obviously. Dalton certainly will not make that kind of money with his next team. I do think he is borderline starting quarterback material, but he has just average tools. And as it gets later in the down, Dalton's play tends to fall off. He's not much of an improviser. As Jameis Winston, who just signed a very cheap deal in New Orleans, and Cam Newton have found out, there just isn't a great market right now for veteran quarterbacks with starting experience. Of course, the Patriots come to mind. But Dalton makes a lot of poor decisions for Bill Belichick's taste. Dalton has played 24 games over the past 2 years, thrown 25 picks in those 24 games. So who are some other teams? How about Matt Ryan's backup in Atlanta or some sort of situation like that? Stay in the division with Pittsburgh, but they don't seem interested in a backup quarterback. Maybe a team like the Jets to help a young quarterback like Sam Darnold. That would make some sense to me. Jacksonville would be Dalton's best landing spot to compete with Gardner Minshew, who I don't think is a starting caliber quarterback when it's all said and done. But as you can see, there are not a lot of obvious landing spots for Dalton right now. It's just a rough market right now for veteran type quarterbacks, as Newton and Winston have shown us. So that's a wrap. Thanks so much. Check me out on Yardbarker. I am Matt Williamson.